online and you were talking about how your feelings about that game, or at least with the plot.
I just don't know what else to say. What else is there to say that hasn't already been said? Like, there's so much. Like everyone can pretty much anyone can tell you how much of the liberties they've taken with the plot. Like at this point. Like, but you know, like, it's fun. It's at least fun. Like, you know, I kind of into it. I'm just sort of numb at this point. Oh, hey, Shen. You need one of my dragon-sized dumplings.
Okay. There. And go.
Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Oh my gosh! So James Hong's character has just insisted that we go on adventures together. Sounds like the start of a Rick and Morty-esque kind of thing. except less like Rick just taking advantage of Morty here.
Do I have anything? I still have nothing unidentified. Wait, what? You do not have any unidentified.
But yeah.
Oh, is that where you take that to?
But that being said, I've been in a kind of a big feline mood lately, like
I've noticed.
with the Kaji and all that stuff. Like I just finished a small part of the Aldmeri Dominion, and there is a huge dosage of Kaji culture that actually pops up in Elder Scrolls Online near the end of the campaign, and it's just like, of the 3 races to the Aldmeri Dominion, the Kaji are the most likable. Like, which is like the worst that the cat people ever do is like drugs and organized crime, and that's it. Like, the Altmer are still pretty racist, and the Bosmer are fucking savages. Wait, I got a portal here.
I don't see the portal.
Oh.
But it would be to our crater level 2 anyways, right?
Right, yeah.
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 So, we'll
but
just
yeah,
go
like,
then.
but yeah, like the Bosmer, the more I learn about the Bosmer, the more I don't like them at all. Like, they're fucking savages. Like, to anyone who likes the Bosmer, I'm really sorry, but they're monsters. Like, apparently, did you know that the Bosmer are cannibals?
I don't remember much from the Elder Scrolls series, let alone Skyrim.
Well,
I don't much from
they are
Skyrim, let
cannibals.
alone Elder Scrolls itself.
I cannot get past the. There's a treasure golem up ahead, and I can't get to him because of the goddamn hordes. But yes, like,
frozen.
But yeah, apparently the Bosmer are actually they're dead.
Oh god.
They
Why am I frozen? I was frozen
they eat their dead, and they talk about it a lot. They talk about eating people a lot, and I'm wondering, like, who's the worst of the 2 elves that they've got right there, because the Wood Elves sound a whole lot worse. And if that wasn't bad enough, they also got something where the Green Pact, which basically says if they even turn away from the Green Pact when they die, they wind up rotting in the ground, but their soul never leaves their body, and so they're pretty much trapped there nothing else to do but ponder their thoughts about how they betrayed the Green Pact.
Oh.
And
kind of like a
their
Dead-like
crimes
Gus scenario.
And well, their crimes can be as petty as picking a berry off the wrong bush at the wrong time.
Eek.
Not exactly much a retirement plan, is it?
No, not really.
It's like, this is terrible. Like, I just like, I just don't. I'm beyond words to really think of like how, like, like just by comparison, I think the Altmer sound like Prince Charming.
Ah, fire.
I know. What are your thoughts on that? I mean,
I got that. No, stop! No, don't get me in the death traps. Sorry. Thoughts. Not right. Ice. Don't really have much thoughts since I once again have not really been that embedded into Elder Scrolls all that much, but they do sound like, well, it all sounds awful.
yeah, it kind of does. It really does.
Well, actually, this time, thank you for fearing me.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get the meat off the oven before it burns.
Okay, I'll try to survive an onslaught. Die, Pudgy. Okay. Ice everywhere. No. I should have waited. Why am... stupid! You... die! I'm in a whole mess of trouble. I made some wrong turns in Albuquerque. I am paying for it. Okay, somebody's alive. Is that you? Are you the one that's still alive? Are you the one that's tormenting me? Ow. Would you please die? There you go. Pardon me. Okay. I was checking over here. Bunch of scorpions. I think I can take this.
I must wait to use that ability.
I made mistakes. I once again made bad mistakes. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh god, get out of here!
A vicious strike.
Give me this. I am not getting frozen today. Die, you thing of death. Is that it? Did I kill them all? Did I open this chest? Did I do the do? Okay, nope. I did a bad. I did a bad. Why do I keep doing bads? Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm not winning this.
Not enough spirit.
Oh, fuck you and you're not enough
It is not
spirit.
ready yet. I need spirit.
I don't like how they're turning fire.
I'm back.
Hey, sorry, I goofed.
You what?
I goofed. I found an event
What do you-
chest and accidentally started it.
Oh.
I didn't die, but I didn't beat the waves it was asking us to beat. Well, I mean, in the time limit it was asking for, I'm still fighting waves, apparently.
Anyway, it's just something's been I've noticed is that the beast. Why are the beast races the most likable of the races in Elder Scrolls?
Because the people behind Elder Scrolls are furries.
Or
But no, I kid.
Scalies?
Or Scalies. Or just Answer fans in general. Okay, so what piddly prize did we win? Something. Oh, there's nothing else. Okay. So what
Oh
did
wait, I have no space.
You have no space?
Yeah. Oops. I gotta go back.
Ooh. We aren't wrong. Hey there, Tyrek. Oh my god. That kills
What?
everything I want, but that is so powerful. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, switch it to that just to see what happens. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Okay. All right. What else did I acquire? Wait, am I getting hit? Wait, stop it! No, I'm not getting hit. Wow, why am I having trouble remembering the controls of this game? Okay.
I know, maybe the same reason why you couldn't remember the controls of Dark Souls. Oh!
Look, I like the game. I'm glad you turned me on to it. I have tons of fun. But either something's wrong with me, something's wrong with the controllers, or there's just something that I'm noticing about at least Dark Souls 1. I don't think I have as much problem with Dark Souls 3. But Dark Souls 1's lock-on, for some reason, likes to not work half the time. But that's just my gripe. Everything else, I have been liking.
Gee, man, I wasn't.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to attack you or anything. I just wanted to say my piece. Let's see. Doodly-doo.
Well, I was just honestly giving you a hard time about it.
Yeah, that looks good.
Like, excuse me for trying to have a laugh about. I'm just looking back at your video. I was looking back at your videos and just noticing you like, why won't you aim? And you keep running out of the range. You keep running out of the range of being able to shoot anything. Like, aim! Why can't I aim?
Okay. Well, then, to be fair, I feel like the lock-on should last a little bit longer, or at least should be, especially with the giant ones. You would think that should last, like, at a certain distance if I'm looking at it, but for some reason it doesn't. So, yeah, I guess it's just me. What the fuck are you, sir? I'm glad I'm not trying to fight you.
Well, one workaround some people had for sniping. Well, the game's not really built for like sniping.
Well, I'm not saying sniping's per se, just I almost got burned alive. Fucking traps in this place.
I love the fact that you're constantly screaming in pain, even though that what actually is attacking you didn't actually attack you. I'm burning alive!
I
Dude,
admit.
could you imagine if they? Dude, they may eventually like attach video game controllers to our nervous system so that we can suddenly start feeling pain.
Oh, I can imagine that. I bet you it's just around the corner one of these days.
Some people are just fucking sick. Oh, okay, in order to, I have to have the most realistic experience possible, so I'm gonna make it so I actually feel pain every time I get hurt, I get hit with something. It's like, that sounds like fun.
You know, maybe a little tingle or something is fine, but like, no, not like full on. I don't need that.
It's like, what, do you want to just make things like the Matrix?
Or
You know, you die in the game, you die for real.
Or all the anime shows that has VR gaming that tries to make it more realistic than it should be.
Sword Art Online is stupid. Like, I'm gonna say that.
He
says.
I've read the premise. It looked like it was interesting, but then I've heard so much controversy around it. I just kind of lost interest.
Okay, what controversy?
Apparently, there was some kind of controversy about some of the characters possibly being incestual.
What?
I might be thinking.
That's not even.
I might be thinking of a different show, but let's be
honest. When you're in a virtual reality with nobody really else except your friends and brothers and sisters, you probably would get desperate. But whatever. Hey, no, that's not my issue. My whole issue is that why does the guy, like, the guy's whole plan, why does he even need to be a villain about it? Like, I mean, his whole thing was, oh, I wanted to create the most immersive MMO experience ever, and I wanted to share with people, which is why I held 20,000 people hostage, like a few 10,000 people hostage, and forced them to play my game and then kill them off when they died, whether they wanted to or not. Yeah, I don't, like, does this really require being a villain?
That's
like,
what the
he could just have them.
Point is?
Yes, that was his entire point.
Oh god!
I was like, do you really need to be a villain about this? Just have them sign a waiver saying that have them sign a waiver and stuff. You know, have them beta tested, and at that point it would be legal. Like, it doesn't have to be a villain about it.
Binding contract.
It's just like, you know, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get the whole motive of why he has to, like, hold these people hostage and stuff. Like, it just sounds like, it just sounds more like the guy who has never played an MMO in his life decided to try to make an anime manga on MMOs.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Oh, hi, Sadia.
Yeah, no,
I've done this before.
We've kind of gone through these rounds with her a few times. But I don't think I'm in over my head because I have to admit, this stick I just picked up, fucking powerful. I'm annihilating.
But yeah, I mean, I know you can't really offer much insight on the, I know you can't offer much insight on that anime, but I don't know. I mean, does it really sound like, I mean, does this really sound like something that you need to be a villain over?
I could have sworn that the villain was a little bit more complex than that. but it sounds like that was a bit...
he wasn't the only villain.
Ah.
He's not the only villain. Like,
but it is a villain with...
Like, he's the guy who sort of
idea.
started this Sword Art Online system in the first place. Like, he even disguises himself in plain sight as one of the head players and puts himself in physical danger with everyone else, but is always, like, technically unkillable by their standards. But no, it's... I just don't... I just don't get it. Like, I think as a game developer, I probably wouldn't want to hold people hostage. If I were making the ultimate MMO experience, I wouldn't want to hold people hostage.
That's not how you get good returns, no.
No, well, yeah. And who was he? Yeah, just exactly who was he getting to back? Who was he getting to back up the servers and stuff? Who was maintaining this stuff?
Right.
The chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams.
I feel like we've been here before.
Sweet music.
Didn't we destroy the Sin Heart?
It did say to destroy several Sin Hearts, so this might be the second one. There might be 3 we have to destroy.
There were more, but
yeah, but we've only destroyed 1 so far. At least last I checked. Is that not one of them?
Tadia, you're trying to seduce me. But you know, I don't trust you because you're a spider. You're a fucking spider.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But that's
I wouldn't trust it either.
But that hardly seems fair.
Oh, thank you, my avatar.
I mean, it's like with Mafala in Elder Scrolls Online, like who is like the Daedric Prince of deception, manipulation, and lie. She's basically a spider lady, and immediately you can't trust her because what do you expect? She's a spider.
Dragon's breath.
Poison dragon's liver.
Poison dragon's liver.
Did you poison the dragon or just the liver?
Oh, that's a quandary. Die, 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 die. Die, die, die. Oh, okay, now we got some furry guys.
Oh, speaking of, on the subject of furry stuff, so Transfer apparently has updated their policy some time ago that they are now allowing for like Pokemon and other species to be put on their site.
Oh.
You know that sounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds great and all, but you know at this point I've since moved on and I have no interest in going back. Like
I still check it out from time to time, but to be perfectly honest, yeah, they don't update it that often anymore. I mean, there are still postings, yes, but they don't update anything else. And I even helped out on their Patreon for a short bit, but all the benefits that they were promising people, they never, well, they didn't act on. So I stopped.
Generally my issue is more just like they were just so full of shit with their policy. They never lived up to their own goddamn policies. Like even if things were even if people were following the rules or if they weren't, they didn't actually go follow their rules. They didn't follow their own goddamn rules. Like okay, so I put stuff on Pokemon and of course it got removed. But then somebody else put up a My Little Ponies TF, but it never got flagged or removed because the administrator liked My Little Ponies. And that's when I left, because that's just a load of bullshit. Like, I mean, why does some copyright stuff get put on there, but others can't? You can't pick it like you can't bend the rules for one person.
Okay.
If you're gonna make rules like that, you can't just bend the rules. Like if you bend the rules for one person, you got to bend the rules for everyone else. I do believe that a Shadowfire or somebody was in charge at the time. He may have left the site since.
I think that is the case.
Shadowfire, Shadowfrienders, or whoever. I do know for a fact that he had an agenda going on with him.
Okay, one moment before we continue.
Oh, yes. I've been looking forward to this.
Okay, I guess that's it.
You want to make me bleed? And
Yes.
I thought we were friends.
You know, I kind of want to, you know, I kind of feel bad that I'm doing this. I don't know, maybe there's some masochistic part of me that kind of wants. No! Ah! Oh well.
What?
Sorry, I was like, I felt kind of bad that I had to do that, because part of me was almost kind of curious. But then again, maybe not. Like, oh, she was probably my favorite demon that got thrown at us thus far.
I mean, she was a lot more interactive.
She had a lot more personality than some of these other ones. Unlike Kermit the Frog, there, Asmodan, and and jailbait character Belial. Oh yes! Don't question my sudden powers. I'm helping you, see? Therefore, I'm not Belial. Right now, I'm totally getting. I'm really Belial. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, you didn't see that coming now, did you?
Actually, we all suspected it. Oh, I hate you guys.
Yeah, we hate you too, Die. You wasted our time and money.
Actually, I'm quite rich. I've got like, well, I had like 1 million gold.
I have 1 million gold. What happened?
Man, you know, something I wish Blizzard would do is they would re-release Blackthorn for other console. They would re-release it or like remaster or something.
God.
Because Blackthorn was the shit. That was such a fun game. I never finished it, but yeah, I remember having a lot of fun playing it at a Holiday Inn when I was a kid.
What's Blackthorn about again?
You know, I don't know.
You said that was a expansion for Elder Scrolls.
No,
right?
it's not. No, not Blackthorn. No,
Oh.
This is one of Blizzard's earlier games with Virgin Interactive that they ported onto the PC and the Super Nintendo, and it was a game that had offered like really impressive cinematics. Like the plot is kind of hard to describe. It's basically very typical 90s fantasy where everything's kind of grimdark and confusing and doesn't make much sense. But somehow it's like people accepted it because I don't know. Why can't we go here? Oh.
There you go. Well, guess we're gonna fight Asmodan. Asmodon? Asmodon.
Oh wait,
Asmodon's one.
wait, but if we defeat the Lord of Sin, then who? Then
Who would be left to fight?
like who would? No, if we defeat the Lord of Sin, who's gonna be the one like monitoring Sin? Because in a way, that's like doesn't he sort of have a role to play in this cycle of good and evil?
Don't know with this universe.
I wish Hexon were here.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Yeah, I've heard that one before, sucker.
TimidTabby! You will be my hellish army!
My servants will be enough. The dark power. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride. Enough. The dark power. Arrogant Nephilim.
Is that blood?
Will feast on your
I don't.
pride as
Maybe.
they devour
Well, hardly matters. He's dead.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride.
He didn't realize he was dead. Why was he still
We've
talking?
done it. Quickly now, Leah. Trap Asmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
Yes, do what your mother says. I'm going to await the
It's
inevitable
done.
turnaround.
Never dare dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
Okay, whatever. I still don't trust you.
Me neither.
I must lessen my burden.
Already?
Ah!
Oh, come on.
Really? Wait, is there
How
something
could I run out? How could be out of space already?
Hold on a second. Is there something I could dump? It's probably something I can dump.
How am I running out of space?
I'm gonna drop you because I don't
Is
care
it my
for that
jewels?
axe. There you go. You know, I think it might be the jewels, yes. Okay, anyways. Nope, nope.
I need to go back.
I need to go back now. Okay. Alright, let's see what we just got. Sword. Oh, you're not anything better. I mean...
Really?
Oh, wait.
My
you might
bag
be...
isn't even...
Actually, you...
Oh, come on. Okay, how do I get... okay, so... Oh! Oh, dude! I can actually upgrade the size of my stash? I didn't know I could do that.
Wait, you can? How?
Yeah. Apparently you press R3 to upgrade your stash size.
Where?
You just go to the stash, and it gives you the option to.
Oh! Oh, wait, that's just a
I didn't know you
stash,
could do
though.
that!
Wait, hold on a second. I don't want to just upgrade the stash, I want to upgrade my inventory. That stinks. Oh. I just wasted so much gold on upgrading the stash inventory. But I mean, like, what else am I gonna use?
Well, I'm right. I mean, what else are you going to use it for?
Pants! What pants do you have? Oh god, that's good pants. Yeah, switch the pants. God, I'm starting to look like Captain Marvel all of a sudden. Tyrix says, I suddenly want a mojito. Yeah, I could go for something. I'll go for something other than soda. I tried a caffeinated an espresso shot drink called Black Medicine. Ever heard of it?
No, I have not.
It's kind of working. I feel a lot more awake now than I was a moment ago, because I felt like I was gonna pass out. Like, oh god, I don't know if I was gonna stay up today. But yeah, I guess it's working. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. Okay,
I just stick with monsters.
So, I, for some reason, cannot drink those drinks. They just do not taste anywhere near anything I would want to put in my stomach. Raging Boom. What did we complete to get the Raging Boom?
I am not sure.
I'll save ya.
You try to give a young man some advice, and he assumes you are the Shinsai god of thieves, traveling in disguise as an elderly jeweler. I understand his confusion. Zai and I do share certain features.
I noticed that you did nothing to dissuade him.
Why would I? Who is more deserving of care and guidance than the humble thief?
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
Thank you. Okay, I think I'm ready. Well, hey, actually, wait, one more thing. Anything new that I can check out? Enemies hit by take additional damage for a limited time. You know what? That one's fine right now. 0 kicks range. It's cold. That one I'm already due. Wow, the vortex is at 3 or more stacks. Critical hits have a chance to spawn a lightning tornado. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I like my Earth ally. No, stop. Okay. Enemies affected by Mantra of Conviction take holy damage over time. Killing an enemy. Enemies affected by Mantra can take holy damage over time. What do I have currently? Also, movement slows movement speed. Let's do this. Okay, I guess I'm good. Alright, what are we supposed to do again?
We gotta go down to the armory, where they are supposedly celebrating. Celebrating. Right.
Yes. Celebrating. Go to the tower.
This doesn't... this... Wait. No, this blood was here before. Never mind. Or is this new blood?
Lay's belongings.
I thought I was going to die when I saw the demon's rage escape from the Soul Stone. Tyrillin, my friend, fought them, but I couldn't help. It was like I was watching them through a haze. What is the Soul Stone doing to me? Asmodan must die soon. Then I will be myself again.
Okay. Leia sounds like something's about to happen to Leia.
Yeah.
A triumphal return sounds ominous.
Adrian,
yeah.
When
Look at this.
did you decide to betray us?
Ha! Called it!
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected. Your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
There was barely any fucking lead up for this.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Huh, and there he goes.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
what is up with Blizzard? What is up with Blizzard's constant corruption, tragic villain? What is up with Blizzard and its montage of tragic villains? This isn't even a good one. This isn't even a good twist.
No, it's not. I mean, I'll admit I didn't see the Diablo possession one coming. Although I think somebody may have tricked to that, but it wasn't even deserving.
Anti-corrupt.
Yeah, seriously, it's like they didn't even. There was no lead up to finding out whether Leia was Diablo's child or something. That just got thrown in there as that's why. I mean, what's the point of her being a Nephilim then? I mean, isn't that supposed to be against Diablo or something?
I think you're Nephilim, I think, but like Leia is.
Like, I'm sorry, the build up to that one was poor. That was like not deserving.
Well, they did sort of sum up to part of it, but like.
Oh, act ends in 25 seconds. The rest of the devils very easily. We just apparently didn't know the betrayal. Har har. Alright, what's the cutscene of this one then?
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
It live again!
Cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
Oh, come on! Oh! Boo! We don't even get to see an actual TF.
Like I was expecting it.
Yeah, I was expecting it too. That doesn't even look like Diablo from the second game at all. Or even the first game.
Well, he is the prime evil now, right? Maybe his form changed a little bit because of it.
Well, he was the prime evil before.
Oh, well. Maybe because it's possessing Leia. I don't know.
Well, maybe it's like he's become sort of an amalgam of these prime evils.
That's what I was thinking.
So, Leah's dead now.
That's
right?
The assumption. Nah, I bet they'll pull something out of their ass and somehow save her soul.
Oh no! The heavens are crumbling down! Well, okay, wow, Diablo's got quite an ass, doesn't he?
I guess, again, because it's possessing Leia.
Yeah.
So it's taken on a more sensual form.
Yeah, I really don't want to think about Diablo as sensual.
Yeah, I'm sorry I brought that up.
No, talk about hedging your bets that God doesn't exist.
Act 4.
From Leah's body, Diablo is reborn as the prime evil. And he commands all the power of hell. The high heavens quake under his assault, and the angels are in retreat. The gods forged me for this. I will slay the Lord of Terror. For all gods and men.
Only I, a weird black man.
And a white, very sure of itself monk lady can defeat Diablo. Before we continue, let me refresh the stream for a second. Be right back, everybody.
And meanwhile, let me put the noodles in.
Alrighty, so we'll be right back.